Hi, I'm Sylvia, and I've been coming to St. Peter's now for almost 8 years. St. Peter's is the church around the corner for me. I live very nearby. Now, Episcopalians have a long tradition of sort of varieties and styles of preaching and liturgy and approaches to theology, but we also have a strong tradition of the local parish church, the church that brings people together in a particular place just because they all have some attachment to the place. And that's very important to me. I mean, one of the questions that Jesus asks us to think about is, who is our neighbor? And part of the answer to that question has to do with who is in need, who needs us, but part of the answer is also just proximity. Who do your paths cross? Who do you happen upon in your life? And the church as a community of people who, yes, have an element of choice, and I think it's important that people are choosing a church that fits them, but who are also brought together just by proximity and happenstance. People learning to love each other just because we're all here in this space together, and learning to be loved by each other. I think in some ways learning to be loved by your neighbor is as hard as learning to love your neighbor. So St. Peter's has given me an enormous amount over the last years. We don't always think the same about everything. We don't always agree with each other. We don't always completely get along with each other, but we are brought here together to work out our relationship with each other in the light of the church and in the light of God. And it's a very loving and grace-filled community. I'm actually going to be moving away before too long, so this is a bit of a swan song for me, but I'm always going to feel connected to St. Peter's, and I'll miss it very much.